but kept on tapping in emojis of firecrackers and a cake. Jill is not a person. She's a decrepit barn cat who belongs to one of Maureen's stable of once lovers, now friends. The dinner Maureen is already excited about is her treat at a ridiculously expensive restaurant. Cate hopes her pair of dressy pants is clean and pressed. As soon as she slips the phone back into her pocket, it starts ringing. An actual call. She looks at the screen. It's Raymond, the guy doing the lights. She has to answer. "What I'm thinking," she tells him, "is big lights for the drill scene. Big Georgia daylight. Then a creepy sort of pale, late-afternoon darkness for the sex scene in the barracks."
"I can definitely do creepy," Raymond says. "Make it double creepy if you like."
Cate lies down, stretching out across 3 desks. "We need to pump up the visuals on account..."
"On account of the place sucks?"
"We can help, though." No one wants to write or direct or act in a bad play, but bad plays do happen. And when they do, everyone concerned, Cate believes, needs to do their best to save the play from itself. When it was written, At Ease was a story with a gay subtext in a time when queerness was too naked to present directly. It needed to be discreetly dressed. It needed underwear and an overcoat. The drill sergeant's murder of a corporal in the second act is ostensibly military discipline gone too far, but beneath it bubbles jealousy and self-loathing. The drill sergeant seethes at a crummy affair the corporal is having with an unhappily married nurse at the base hospital. Sometime in the 1950s, this was put up on Broadway, or near Broadway, with not Ava Gardner, but someone sort of famous like Carol Baker or Shirley Knight playing the nurse. And so the company is putting this relic up to honor its place in gay history rather than for its watchability. She slides the phone back into her pocket and lies very still. The damp autumn day outside gets filtered in here through groaning radiators, the light sifted by grimy, wire-meshed windows, then carried down on the dust that occupies the air in this sealed-away space. An L train hurtles past, sucking every other piece of noise out of the air, leaving behind a brief wake of silence. From here, she enters a mental space she gets to by way of a deep tunnel. Once inside, she can realize a set to its smallest detail. She can see the actors bring the set to life. Sometimes she casts the play with perfect actors, Oliviers and Branaghs and Redgraves. Inside her imagination, no flubbed lines trip up the dialogue, no tape mark is overshot, no doorbell rings randomly off cue. Even a play as bad as the one she's working on now can at least get bathed in a glow of respectability. She rolls over and idly tugs open the drawers of the very old wooden desk on which she's lying. One contains a short stack of Yellow Dog, the cheap, porous paper reporters used for typing copy back in the day. Somebody else's day, before her day, but she knows what it is. She has become a historian of small visual details. These pages are still yellow at the center, faded to gray at their edges. In the top drawer, she hits pay dirt. 2 ornate fountain pens, Esterbrook's. Their casings, marbleized bakelite, one deep red, the other brown. The sort of small detail that subtly lends a period play authenticity. She slips them into a jacket pocket. She will ask downstairs if she can have them. She'll give them the number of the desk. They'll get it out somehow. She's never asked how they perform the extraction. The desks are impossibly cheap. Warrior 2. Your right knee should be directly over your ankle. Neil walks among the students, tracing a winding path between their mats. They are in Warrior 2, an easy lunge with one arm stretched out in front, the other behind. Neil puts her hands on Cate's shoulders and gently presses them down, a little longer than necessary. An adjustment, but also a tiny piece of connection in their long friendship. Taking classes at the studio, Cate can observe Neil in her floral movements, folding this way.